guys watch the Have Nots? I didn't watch it. I was getting ready.
I wanna be your number one, so get to that.
We'll get started in a minute. My throat be mad dry. Plus all this lip gloss on because I got, punch my thirst and all that stuff. I'm playing Bootsy College. I'd rather be with you. Oh, it's gonna be a hot topic tonight. Yes, it is. Hi, Mr. Carter. Glad you could join me tonight. I like this song. That was an old song, but I just found it in the archives. Oh, I feel better. Alright, what it do? It's doing. Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to my horoscope. I am Noella Faye, aka the Conservative Whore. Whore stands for working hard on riches and egos. Noella, why did you name yourself that? Why not? As nobody else wants to do it. Check out my supply scopes when I talk all about my name, how it came about, and all of that stuff. Or you can go on YouTube. I think I have like the what, who, where, when, the 5 W's of what the conservative whore is. So there's a lot going on in the media. I know you guys have missed me since last Tuesday, and thank goodness I can come to you because I've been sick for like the last 2 weeks. I know you guys have been very supportive and you guys have allowed me to do dark periscopes and all of those little things, and I just want to say thank you. It really means a lot to me. Oh my God, how many people were snowed in? I think we were snowed in, but I'm not really sure. I didn't even know it was possible for the city to get shut down. Like, I'm used to that stuff happening in North Carolina. I'm not used to it. I didn't know I was going to come here to New York City and they was going to shut the bridges down and everything. I was like, do they do that? But thank goodness it wasn't really bad and it wasn't too many accidents. I know it was a couple of accidents, but good thing nobody died. Good thing there was no reports of any homeless people freezing because it's a lot of homeless people in New York. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of homeless people everywhere, but it's a lot of homeless people in New York. But you should have been here snowed in with me. Oh. Give me some more hearts. Do you really mean that? Give me some more hearts. Okay. So, what's on the agenda tonight? Let me tell y'all, it's a lot going on in the media. Y'all know I don't be trying to mess around with the media because my anxiety, and I really can't. I'm an imp. What's an imp? Not an imp, like the little short people or Oompa Loompa. Imp. E-M-P-A-T-H. That means I absorb a lot of energy from people, so I stay away from the media. I mean, not the media. I stay away from like reality TV and all of that crap because it's just ridiculous. So, going right into, we're going to get started with my show. First topic that we are going to cover. The Petties. Do y'all know who the Petties is? The Petties right now are Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. That's what everybody's labeling them. But I find it that people in the world don't know the real meaning of being petty, okay? They don't know the real meaning of karma, and they don't know what reaping, sowing your seeds, they don't know about that. So let me just touch on the whole Blac Chyna. Hey, Miss Warhol, how are you doing today? I want to start by saying, number one, when you go up against someone, because we have to understand that both of these people have been hurt by the Kardashian clan, okay, in some type of way. we have to understand that this is Rob and his sisters, right? So the number one thing you don't do is you don't really get involved with family matters. Whether you're a friend, whether you're the husband, whether you're the lover, whatever your position is, all you can do is really observe and be a support system for whatever side you're taking, but it's not for you to get involved, because what happens is, like me and my family, we argue and all of that and go back and forth, but don't you get your tail involved, because what happens is we turn on you. Yeah, even though we were just fighting 10 minutes ago, now we're fighting with you because you thought that you was bad enough to get involved. You see? So you have to be very careful in dealing with family feuds. That's number one. Number two, okay, I was going to write a really long post, about it, but then I was so, how can I say, I don't know, such an uproar that I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to do that. But this is what I wanted to say, okay? This is not karma. Karma is when you do something to someone and it comes back to you 10 times, 7 to 10 times fold. That's you as a person, me as a person. We can't create karma, okay? So this is not karma that Black China or Rob, or it's not karma even with Tigger and Kylie, okay? What it looks like to me for Black China is that she can't get over her baby father, or however it went down, okay? This chick, people are saying she's very messy, okay? And I would say she is messy on the back burner because of what her and Amber are trying to do. My main problem with Black China is you have to be careful being a pawn, okay? And I don't want to offend anybody, but it's just what it is. Sometimes we get with people and we think because they treat us right that we're in there. But no. Sometimes our skin ain't really accepted. We become pawns with certain people that have money because we seem so pressed. Now, if they were friends before, kudos. Be friends, be happy, even if they're together. Be happy in your madness. But here's the third part. Can they handle the aftermath? Because if it was me and I was the mama, let me tell you something. I hope y'all can survive off that money y'all making, because you won't get none of my money, none of my support. Only because it's been so messy beforehand. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be an adult. And we will say this is all assumption, because I don't know Kim. And I mean, in my head I know her, but I don't know Kim, I don't know Black China or Tigger or any of them. But because they put their business out, I do have a right to speculate. That's what the conservative word does. I'm going to speculate on this one. And I speculate that Rob is hurt and that they've gotten, I have figured out that they are two angry people together. That's not a problem. But the thing is, when you go to war with people, okay, you have to make sure your allies are strong physically, mentally, and financially, okay? And what are you talking about, Noella? What do you mean? Okay, prime example. You have Amber Rose, Black China, and you have Rob Kardashian. This is their clan against the Kardashians. Now, this is what I want to ask you. Whose careers are bigger? That's number one. Where do you want to go, Black China and Amber Rose? How far do you think you're going to go? Because these are pretty powerful women. Even if you hate the Kardashians, you have to realize how much power they have in the entertainment industry behind the scenes, okay? And if you're trying to make a big thing about, your baby father, because that's all he is. He's not your husband. He didn't commit to you or any of that. This is all a part of the scorned woman, and a scorned Black woman at that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't understand. What's the big deal? I don't know. But I guess we'll find out, right? So here's the thing. Amber Rose is not really a good ally, only because she wants her baby fathers back, and she's looking for Wiz Khalifa's view. She wants him to say, you know what? I'm coming back. So if they beefing, all Wiz got to do is make a comment. Amber gonna be out. That's one person down. Okay. Rob Kardashian is suicidal. I don't know if I want anybody suicidal on my team when I'm going to goddamn war. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay. And then you have Black China. I mean, you are doing very well, but how well will you do after this? Because you have to think, everybody's going to know after this you're messy. And the only people that are going to want to deal with you are people that are messy too. They're going to make a joke of it. See, it's funny now. Oh, they're the petties. This, that, the third, such and such. They're so petty. But guess what's going to happen? It's going to look messy and nobody's going to want to deal with you unless it's to use you as a pawn, because now that's what you have let one person do. So everybody's going to think it's okay. That's what you want to do, right? Because you're the petty. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. If it's for media, that's fine, but you have to be careful going to war. Because let me tell you something, even Moses needed Jesus, needed God to part the sea. He ain't do that by himself. They didn't win that war by themselves. Even they needed a little bit of help. So I'm just going to sit back, and like one of my very good friends say, we're just going to sit back with our glass of wine and see how this plays out. Now, they put up something about a baby earlier. That's just some whole shit, okay? I said I was not going to do no potty mouths, but that's just some listen, if you want to get back at somebody, the best revenge is success, okay? The best revenge to get back at anybody is to be higher than what you were when you were in that situation, okay? And I don't see how this is really going to help anybody. So I hope you guys can have this love and this tight and just be like that. If that's the case, I'm going to buy you some wine. Oh no, this is tea. This is this. Oh, you can buy me some wine glasses though. I mean, but thank you. I'll give you the address in the inbox. You sure can. I want some pretty ones too. Can you give me some ones with some lips? I want the cute wine glasses. I don't want that regular that you see. I want some cute ones. Thank you. But this is tea. I wouldn't drink wine out of here. Maybe a St. Ides or something, but not wine out of a mug. Oh, come on, Mr. Carter. I have a little bit more class than that. But I do want some wine glasses. I'm going to hold you to it. I have your FaceTime, remember that. No, but seriously, y'all. I mean, you gotta be very careful. Even in the real world. I mean, they're Hollywood. So this is the shit that they go through. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is all the time. A mess. Everybody's doing everybody. So that's just the norm. Anything for me? Now we not gonna see this. You see how people do? You see how people do? But getting into, further, we're going on from Black China and Rob because they're not gonna take up all my time. We are going to get, the thing that we want to talk about is butts, right? China has a really big butt. Let me ask, there's a man in the room. So how do you feel about Black China's butt? How do you feel about big bubble butts anyway? Like, is it a turn off or is it a turn on? Would you like a natural sister with her natural butt, or is the bigger the butt better? I'm just asking because I see that a lot of men, what the fuck is that? The bubble butt? Butts, fake butts. Black China, how do you feel about Black China's booty? I have been looking for the last month at a lot of comments from men, and I am amazed that a lot of men are turned off by these big bubble butts. I can't even say they're ghetto booties, because even ghetto booties are not looking like these bubble butts. Black China? Oh Lord, never mind. Just how do you feel about fake butts? I know you see a lot of girls with fake butts versus a real butt. Ooh. I know you love ass. Does it matter that it's fake ass? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you like the fake asses better than the real asses? Have you felt a fake ass? Is it like a real ass? I had a homegirl who got a butt, and it felt regular, but she didn't get a really big butt. She just got hers a little plumper, so it's a little different. So it wasn't long as its proportion. Why are you making my life difficult? What if it's not proportioned? What if she got some little chicken skinny legs and she got this big old onion sitting out? I mean, how are we supposed to take that? Do I need to go get a butt? I don't need a butt. I got no tail. I don't. No, I'm only kidding. I don't need no tail, honey. I don't need nobody else chasing me. Okay, I'm good. But this is the thing, because we have Black China with her butt, but we have K Michelle, and I think we covered this. Yes, I have felt the fake ass. How does it feel? Does it feel like a real butt? I'm nosy, y'all. I got to know. Does it feel like a real butt? Tell me. I'm so nosy. Hard. Is that how? I know breasts can sometimes feel hard. I think when they're hard, that's because they didn't pay a lot of money for them. I don't know. I'm going to go to the strip club and fill on everybody's ass, and then I'll tell you guys about it next week. How about that? The same? Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to the strip club with the strippers, and I'm going to fill up on some ass so I can come back and tell y'all my view on the real versus the fake. I'm going to find out. I'm going to have to go and periscope in a strip club. I have so much work to do for you guys. Anyway, so K. Michelle, you know, everybody knows that K. Michelle has a booty, and K. Michelle has been going through an identity crisis, okay? And I say that because now she wants to change what she loves so much. You're not gonna fill my booty. Jesus. Man. I have a fake hard booty. Anyway, so K. Michelle wants to change her body again. Do you see that as not being comfortable with yourself? Or do you believe it's okay to, what are you looking at, Miss B. Warhol? Jesus Christ. You want to go to the strip club with me and feel the asses? Let me tell y'all really quick before I get into K. Michelle. It's so funny that as you grow, yes, you know I'm stingy. See, y'all in the room, y'all see, I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the cakes. I'm stingy. I'm sorry. I want to keep it to myself. I think if I give it away, I'm not going to get it back or something. I don't know. But I have a friend. It's great. You know what the great thing about being grown is that's just it. You're grown. You can do what you want to do. And then maybe things that you didn't do when you were younger, you blossom and you do them now. And I love my friends because they are all blossoming. I am not the conservative whore, okay? Everybody in my crew is the conservative whore. I don't even know why I call myself the conservative whore, because these itches, they are the conservative whores, okay? Shout out to all my people out there that are getting piercings in their 50s. I just want to say that, okay? Shout out to all the women that are like 65, having like 5 babies and all that shit, okay? Shout out to all the women that are 50 and they are now experiencing another woman. I mean, what the hell? Because Mimi is really, I want to like do a face on and face off and go up to her and slap the shit out of her and run. I don't know what she's doing. So now is she having sex with Stevie? Okay. I'm not gonna do it. Give me a second. My throat getting dry. I want my wine glasses and some plates too. Okay. So go back to real quick with K. Michelle. Is it okay to flip-flop like that? Now, I know she said she wanted to change herself because she wanted to appeal to white men. If that's the case, why the hell? Shout out to all the women finally getting orgasms. Next, I'm going to do a surprise scope, a sex scope. Okay? I haven't done a show on sex, a really good show on any type of sex topics. So maybe I'll do that next week or a surprise scope. But you have to keep tuning in and you have to tell people about me so we can have a very good conversation. So here's the thing. Like I said, K. Michelle wants to change her body because now she feels she wants to appeal to white men. Now, if you remember, that's what Little Kim did as well. But Little Kim didn't change her body at that time. She was a small frame girl and she was not offensive to white men. Now, what do you mean? She was offensive. Well, this goes right into, you know, my next topic that I wanted to get into. Do anyone know how white men feel about black women with a lot of body? What you talking about, Noella? Okay. I learned this a very long time ago in the military. Yeah, I was in the military. That there are white men, especially white men that have not been around black women, and believe me, there's a lot of white Caucasian people that have never ever physically been around a black person. No, fuck white men. Well, I wouldn't fuck with white men. I don't know, I can't say that. I don't know who I'm gonna fall in love with. But people, I mean, that's what the celebrities want. You know, and that's a whole nother topic. But I found that white men are scared. Like I heard that first account that they are scared of our big breasts and our big. You are not going to do anything to the conservative whore. I have fans. But I found that the white men, they honestly were like, listen, Faye, I can't do it. I wouldn't even know what to do with all that tail. It's just so much. It is intimidating. And I was like, what? I had never heard anything like that before in my life. But now that I think about a lot of African, y'all just gonna make this show. Y'all really giving it to me tonight, huh? Okay. We are not baby penis. Listen, we are not talking about white penises tonight. That is not the topic. The topic is black butts, not white penises. You know, and it could be. Y'all ever thought about a lot of black girls might go to white men because they tired of getting banged the hell out by black men? I mean, hell, everybody don't want no big man. Then go send me to the hospital, give me 8 stitches. He done moved around my ovaries type shit. I mean, some of these men is worse than worse trainers reorganizing your insides. One is screaming they love ass, one is screaming they love big cocks. This is getting out of hand, y'all. Y'all know better on a darn Tuesday night. This stuff is for Fridays, not on no Tuesday. Lips too, huh? No, but seriously, white men are intimidated. But if you ever notice, a lot of the black girls or black women that are with white men, they are kind of smaller framed. They're not really bodacious bodies and all of that. Not saying it's not happening, because a lot of white men also, they like fat girls, fat black girls, BBWs. I'm mad because I'm not a part of the BBW club. I was told I'm a liar, I'm not a BBW, and I'm really upset about it because I don't know what category I fit in. It is so frustrating being no LFA, y'all. Y'all just don't understand things that I go through. But I think, you know, if I look at it, you know, people say, oh, white men are better. I think all men are pretty much not really the same, but they are the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think color or race, a nutcase. You are a nutcase. So I don't think that there's really a difference. They all cheat. It doesn't matter what color. Myself, I am scared of dealing with foreigners. And sometimes Caucasian men, because I just feel that they don't want us, you know. They like us for, you know, the freakiness and all that, but they don't really want to marry us and give us the money. You're foreign? Well, that's why the hell I didn't deal with you then, huh? But no, you know, even when I remember one of my clients, shout out to any of my clients that I have in here, and I remember she invited me out because she was a dancer. You know, she was like, oh, Faye, just come, you know, see what I do, you know, maybe you can give me some pointers on, you know, when I deal with men or whatever, and I did. So I went out with her, and I had to let her know, and just because I know a little bit, I know like 3 Arabic words, okay? And the ones I know, they are not good. So these guys, they were like telling her, oh, you know, and I had to pull her to the side like, sweetheart, they're like playing you. What they're gonna do is they're gonna get you back to the hotel room. They're probably gonna piss on you and do all these crazy things because they see that you will do anything for the money. A lot of times these foreigners don't want, I'm from fat ass land. Men. I'm just gonna stop because y'all are nasty. But a lot of times, these Arabic men, they don't want us. You know, they want to stick with their kind, but they like the freaking things that we do. And a lot of times they don't want to degrade their people, so they degrade us. Even though we might not look, hey boo! Even though we may not look at it as them degrading us or what have you, that's what it is, okay? There's girls right now, there's an itch, okay? Let me say a slut because she's not a whore. Whores don't get pissed on. There's a slut right now on the plane going to Dubai so she can get feces all in her hair and stuff. How does that work out? Would you imagine somebody shitting on you? I know I was trying to watch my potty mouth, and Lord knows if anybody's watching from the old network and you know, snooping around, I can work on my potty mouth, okay? But I'm just saying, shit is shit, okay? And ain't nobody gonna shit on me for no type of money, unless it's not even gonna be $1 billion. Because how do you get that out of your skin and your hair? I've read no home remedy books that say feces is good for any part of your body, so I'm not really sure about that. But just a little bit off topic with me personally, I have a fear, so I think I'm going to stay in. You're nasty. That's what they're doing. I'm not getting shitted on. They're getting shitted on, not me. But this is what's going on. I mean, women are doing some crazy things these days and age. The times are getting really bad, and I'm glad that I'm not a young girl growing up like from scratch in my 20s, because it is really, really hard out there, and it's getting harder when you got $2 sluts. You know, it's hard when you got itches sucking wee in the corner store for some bread. It's hard out here for pimps like me when you got, you know, girls just opening up their legs and not receiving anything. I mean, I hate to make it like that, but I think that we as women, we have gifts. Can you direct me to the other? We have gifts, and we have to know our worth. We have to want ourselves to be looked at in a different way. And I don't think any of these girls, K. Michelle, I don't think any of them thought about that when they got their butts. And I'm not just saying that so that they can navigate in the white world. I'm disappointed in K. Michelle because she should have thought, I can't deal with a lot of black people with this big ass. I mean, that's just what it is. And who says when she takes her ass out that people are going to deal with her? She don't need to listen to Tony Gaston. Y'all need to tell her she need to come on and call my line. Walk as the queens you are. Exactly. I mean, it's just, we are in a day and age where we are just doing too much, and we don't understand that there's all the other races. They're trying to look like us. They want the full lips. They want the big booty. They want the boobs. They want the thickness. They want the meat. You know, now you even have, I think I've seen an article where you have girls, skinny girls, where they're taking this kind of drink to fatten them up. Everybody ain't meant to be fat, and everybody ain't meant to be skinny. Okay? You have a lot of girls that are doing a lot of surgery to their body. You guys have to be careful doing this, especially because it's just like a tattoo. Even it's there. You don't want to keep cutting your body. A lot of these stars just keep cutting their body. K. Michelle's ass is soft. I wonder if it's going to be soft after she gets the implants out. You the one said fake asses are hard. I'm just saying. I like K. Michelle, but I'm starting not to like her character because I think that she is bitter, and that's gonna go right into our next topic of bitter Betties. No, what is a bitter Betty? Bitter Betty is somebody that's bitter about life. There's something that happened, they can't get over it, so they use a crutch. A lot of bitter Betties I've been noticing lately is Kenya Moore. Okay, K. Michelle is a bitter Betty, and you can tell in her clapbacks. You know what I don't like? I don't like that celebrities, they don't comment on the positive things that are in their comments. Some are depending on the substance used. Oh my God, are you a butt doctor? Have you ever accompanied anybody to get butt surgery? Or do you know anybody that got butt surgery before and after it, and you was able to compare? Was it like rose filling? How was that? Anyway, yes. Okay, that's cool. So, like I said, bitter Betties, I think K. Michelle, a lot of people use, instead of moving on, they like to use it as a crutch, whether they want pity, they want to do a sob story, or however it is. Oh, last year I couldn't pay my rent and I just can't get, over it. Or last year Jim Bob left me, or 2 years ago Jim Bob left me and I just don't understand, and he never gave me closure, so now I'm just gonna go to his house every night and I'm just gonna stalk the new girl and I'm just gonna make trouble. Why? Don't you know that's taking your energy? When people leave, let their tails leave, okay? There is no need. You don't have to chase anybody. Okay? Be chaste. Do not chase. Especially for my ladies out there. Write that down. Do no chasing, honey. Get chased. Do not chase not anything. Not your money, not your men, not your paper, and definitely not your drinks. Be hardcore and drink that wine straight up, okay? If you're not drinking cheap liquor, you can sip it anyway. You don't need no chaser. That's all I'm saying. Take some notes. Take some notes. I'm telling y'all some good stuff here, okay? I mean, people respect you more. They're like, ooh, she ain't chased nothing. That's right. If it's yours, it's going to be yours, and you don't really have to go after it. There are a lot of people out here that are very successful because they understood that timing is everything. Okay? Just like me, timing is everything. You don't have to chase anybody. Somebody doesn't want to be with you. Think of it as a good thing. Like maybe we're not going to be compatible or whatever. Benzino and Althea. We'll get to that next. But bitter Betties, number 2. Kenya Moore. Now, Kenya, I liked Kenya before when she didn't say much. Because at one point she wasn't doing too much. She was just doing a lot of modeling. I thought she was very pretty. But Kenya has a lot of issues. You don't want to be bitter. Like, you can't say that you're 85 and you are still dealing with because your mother gave you up. Like, come on. Like, is that going to hold your whole life? You're grown now. So it's not like the motherfucker can be a mom like you're 85. Like, you didn't went through life. And you've had someone there to step in as your mom. Every mom, mom doesn't mean biological mom, okay? Mom, there's a lot of biological women that do not take care of their biological children, okay? So we have to, you, me, anybody, we have to get off of the crutch. Some people use the weaknesses as a crutch. Oh, I'm just going to say, I'm going to use my leg for an example. Oh, I messed up my leg and such, and it just hinders me, and I can't see myself doing anything else in the world. Stop using these things as a crutch, and that's a lot of time what bitter Betties do. They always have a reason as to why something is not working for them, and usually it's the same situation that they take and use it in every circumstance that they're in. They use it. Oh, in 1982, I didn't get that tooth pulled, so I'm just going to be mad and not brush my teeth because of this one tooth, and oh, he doesn't want to deal with me because something's wrong with him, when in reality, goddamn, you're breasting. That's why he's not dealing with you, motherfucker. You didn't get that tooth fixed. But instead of you getting the tooth fixed, you rather keep the tooth in or keep the tooth in your mouth and just complain about it. Get the damn tooth fixed. That's it. Get your teeth fixed. That's it. And then you don't have a reason. You can't say. You know, some women just don't want to admit that it's not anything else but them. Okay? These women, I mean, black women, there's a lot of black scorned women. They take it into the workplace. They take it out on regular people in the public. And I hate to say it because I love my black sisters, and I root for the campaign of being able to deal with each other. We have so many black women that can't deal with each other. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because they have things in their past that they have not gotten over. So it still makes them a bitter woman or a scorned woman. Women that are mad that the men left them. So now she's not dealing with any men because she wants to blame every man for what another man has done to her. It happens. Me, the man that's for me, he's going to be very lucky because I don't have any baggage. I don't have any exes. I don't have any of that. I refuse to claim any of that, honey. I don't even want that mess. No. I don't have no exes. Hell, you ask me, I'm a virgin with kids. Call me married. The Holy Ghost came and filled me up. I don't even have a big problem. I don't have any of that. Nope. So, I mean, you have these women, like I said, and they're so scorned and they're so bitter. How do you know when you encounter one of these women? Number one, because she's going to talk very down to you. She's going to have a high-pitched voice, and she's going to be like this. And she's going to make all these awkward faces when she's talking to you when y'all just at the goddamn grocery store. Why are you looking me up and down and I just asked you where you got your pocketbook from? and we in the grocery store. You have to know it's in the store, and I'm going to get it anyway because I'm going to research it. But I just thought maybe you would tell me, and maybe I could just go straight from the source, right? We don't want to help each other. We don't want to do any of that, and it's very, very sad. Then we have the bitter Betty that makes it. And that's the worst bitter Betty. Because once she makes it, she's not going to share, okay? She's not going to tell you anything. She doesn't want you to succeed. She has to be number one, okay? A bitter Betty has to be number one. Versus a woman who thinks that she's already number one and she just carries herself like that so other people see her as number one. These bitter women, they say they're the one, but they're not the one. They're the only ones that say they're the one. They're really not the one. Bitter Betties, I don't like dealing with them. Let me ask you this, going back to big asses. Do you think the bigger the ass, the bigger the attitude? I read in an article, I think it was on Gossip, I'm not really sure, where they were saying that the bigger the booty, I think a man wrote the article, you say no. The bigger the booty, the bigger the attitude. I don't know how to answer that. I think if we're thinking about fake butts, I say yes, because it's like they change. I've known a couple of people that have had these surgeries and they switched the hell up, okay? I don't know, all women have attitudes. I don't think, I mean, I have a nice size rump, and I like to think that I don't have an attitude towards anybody that does not have a rump like me. That's just plain and simple. I don't have an attitude, but I think that I do see a change in the girls that go and they get the bodacious booties. I do see, you know, whether it's for good or bad, I do see a little bit more attitude, okay? And I hate to bring it up because I know there's men in the room, but listen, there are men getting butts and their attitude totally changes. A lot of men are getting surgery on their wee-wees. Look fake in. Yeah, it is. I don't want to mess around with my body, but I would get lipo. I mean, just because my arms are bat wings and they're not really flying me anywhere. I mean, if I could actually use them bitches and fly somewhere, then I'd keep them. But I can't, so I need to get rid of them because they are weighing me down. Anyway, so, I mean, we've covered the black people and white people with the butts, right? Let me ask you, going back to Kim, just real quick, is blood thicker than water? What do you do when you really don't mess with your family? That doesn't count. You need big lips? Who needs big lips? I got big lips. I don't even know why I entertain these people. This is, I don't know why I entertain Mr. Carter. I don't know why I entertain Mr. Carter, y'all. Everybody meet Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, say hi to everybody. Did you say hi, Mr. Carter? Be friendly. Say hi. Say hi, Mr. Carter. So, I asked that question. I forgot to ask it earlier. Is blood thicker than water? What do you do when you have family issues? Do you just leave them alone? Do you just deal with their fuckery because they are your family? Nobody, what do you say? I'm not dealing with anybody's BS. Plain, point blank and simple. I cannot have anybody messing up my aura. So for me, family or not, I'm going to treat everybody the same. I'm too old to deal with mess. That's right. Leave them alone. You have to learn to save yourself. What do you mean save yourself, Noella? What I mean is you have to learn how to be happy. A lot of us don't know how to be happy. We look for other people for our happiness, and we can't do that. All the things that we want, we have to be able to have had them inside. If you want love, that's because you already have love, okay? You want money, that's because you already have money. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to respect you, that's because you already respect yourself. I'm happy and I know it. I know you are happy. You know, I mean, these are just basic principles. And it's sad because the schools aren't teaching the basic principles anymore. They're not giving the kids the little class about self-esteem, and that's where a lot of this is coming from with this fake look is in. It's about self-esteem, and it is horrible. It is horrible. Let me ask you, so you're dealing with Susie or Bob, right? And everything was cool or whatever, and the family no longer, or okay, you don't deal with Bob anymore. And I said, I'm happy I know you. Oh, I'm happy I know you too, Mr. Carter. You said you make me smile. He's the greatest, guys. What do you do? I mean, that's a hard predicament to be in. Do you still keep your friend, or do you go with your family? Your friend has pissed your family off. I mean, your sister wants to fight your friend. What do you do? That's a hard predicament to be in. I can't even answer that question. I'll be asking y'all questions and I can't even answer them. That one is a hard one. It just depends on what family member I think has the problem, if I'm going to get involved. A lot of times I don't have this problem because I don't mingle. Everybody isn't for everybody. I agree, it depends on the circumstance, but I think if you know your friends and you're really paying attention to your friends, and you should know your family, you know who to mix and mingle. You see, I have a disclosure on everything. When I introduce people, I have a disclosure. If something happens, I don't want to be put in the middle of it, this, that, and the third, such and such. I just don't do any of that type of mess at all. If there's something that breaks out on the side, more than likely I might cut both of you off because you were keeping secrets, and now you want me to come to the aid of your side when I wasn't involved before. You didn't care to involve me, and now you want to involve me, and I can't get involved because I wasn't involved in the beginning. So there goes my is blood thicker than water. And I asked that just about the whole Chloe thing. Okay? You better disclose. You want to get married? Next, we talked about frenemies and all of that stuff. We talked about Kenya Moore and you know, all that craziness. I mean, that's out the window. Okay. So really quick, let's take a break, okay? And I have to tell everybody about the great things that I have going on. If you are new to my scope, I am Noah Faye, aka the Conservative Whore. Whore stands for working hard on riches and egos. You can find me everywhere. I'm on YouTube as the Conservative Whore. You can go there after the show because I always record the shows just in case, for whatever reason, it does not save the periscope. So I always record on another device and load it up to YouTube. You can go there and you can watch all of the past shows. You can see any advertisement that I've done for the book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress, which we will get into really, really shortly. Oh my God, we have so many topics. It's 10:41 already. Now, this is the thing, y'all. Are y'all listening, ladies? Valentine's Day is coming up, and I have a great way, or I have a great idea for you to tell your man, your boo, your friend, even if you want to get something for someone you know. If you love a fabulous crib, if you love really girly, chic things, I want you to go to HomeChicHomesLiving.com. You can go there for Valentine's Day, a kiss. You can go there and you can get bedding, you can get personalized decal, you can get extraordinary candles, you can get personalized pillows. She has a boyfriend collection, a girlfriend collection. I mean, it's really, really nice. You guys need to go there. Start supporting Black businesses this year. There is a new wave that is coming, okay? Times are changing, and in a minute, we will have to support each other, okay? We will have to. If we don't do it on our own, we are going to be forced to deal with each other because there is a new time coming. I'm not going to discuss that here. That's probably for YouTube or something like that. That's a heavy conversation. Yes, she actually does. She has a horror collection. Yes, I have a pillow. I posted the pillow on my website. And for those that are here, I put up the pillow because you can win the pillow. You'll be able to win the pillow. I'll be putting up a contest soon. You'll be able to win some funky little bangles. Okay? You'll be able to get books that are coming up. You'll have access to everything. When the website comes up, goes up unveiled on February 1st, you will be able to subscribe to the website. You want to subscribe to the conservative whore. You want to subscribe to Noella Faye Says, because that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be the conservative whore, because I have a Tumblr page, theconservativewhore.com, that you can go to. No, you can't get no damn lap dance. So, oh, for Valentine's Day? No, you can't get no damn lap dance. I'm going to fight him, y'all. But you will be able to win really good stuff, and when you subscribe, you'll have private access. Like I said, I don't put a lot of the things that I have going on the internet, but I do have clients, and they do sometimes want to talk. So I am going to make a private room, and it will be a private time, and you will only know about this if you have subscribed to the YouTube and to the website. You have to do it to get access to all the things that I'm going to have going on in the near future. Okay? Really quick, like I said, homechichomesLiving.com. Go there today. You just asked me to marry you and I can't get a lap dance. Not until after we get married. I'm on some Elizabeth Taylor shit, okay? And I'm going to need some rocks. Okay? I don't really need diamonds. I really like rubies. Blue, topaz is good. Any of those will do. But like I was saying, you can go to YouTube, theconservativewhore.com. IG is the same, The Conservative Whore. You found me tonight, so you can find me on Twitter the same way. Now, if you're on Facebook, you're going to look for Noella Faye Says, okay? I have to be very versatile and deal with a lot of different people, so everybody is, not fond of whore. So, Facebook, remember, it's Noella Faye Says, and you can go there, like the page, tell people about the page, discuss what I post up. I put up questions all the time on my Noella Faye Says Facebook page, okay? Now, I also want to let you guys know that big things are happening in 2016. I have a publishing company called Sister Lady Friend. That is my parent, that is the umbrella for all of these things. The Conservative Whore, Noella Faye Says, Motivated Bum. You guys know I have a t-shirt line, Motivated Bum. Bum stands for Black Underestimated Man. Check it out on teespring.com. Order you a hoodie, order you a shirt, get ready for the summertime and flex. But like I was saying, under my Sister Lady Friend, I also have authors that I will be bringing out. That's right, I'm writing books and I'm putting people on. I don't have a problem doing that. If you have a business or something, email me. We can work something out to where I let people know about your services, your product, your brand, and what you're doing. I see a lot of people charging like $5 here, and there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you have to give to get, So I want to bring really briefly this beautiful book. Can you guys see that? I know it's kind of, you can't really see it that much, right? But this is a book for children, okay? And it's called Grandma's House. Very talented young lady named Shernay Scott wrote this book, okay? We published it under Sister Lady Friend. And once we get some fine-tuning, it's going to be available also. It is a Christian book. It is talking about prayer. It's talking about Grandma's house. I think it's great to have because we have to start getting back to reading to our children. If anyone out there are bringing up little people, it's very, very important, even while you're pregnant, to read to your womb, okay? Read to your womb while you are pregnant. They do know. Okay, babies come out smart. They have souls. Okay, the only people that might not be that smart or might be something wrong with them are people that don't have souls. But all babies have souls. Okay. Oh, that's good, Nia. How's that belly doing anyway? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if everything's good. So, like I said, I want you to check out. You'll be able to check it out. I haven't posted this book yet, but when it comes available, get it, because if you have a baby. And if you have a mom, if your mom is still living, kids need to be around their grandmother. Okay, I read a meme today, and it said it was one of the conscious pages, and it was like, only in America do we put our elderly in nursing homes, whereas in these foreign countries, the grandparents are brought into the home to help raise, restore, and remember the family history. I believe in that, okay? Yeah, you saw that. That was really deep. So I think that's true. Hopefully my kids won't put me in a home, because I'm probably going to have Alzheimer's or something. So I hope they don't put me in a home. I hope they allow me to be in their house and just bother the hell out of them all the time. Okay? Now, really quick, we're going to use these last little minutes to talk about being a mistress. You guys know I have a book out, okay? Secrets of a Happy Mistress. It is on Amazon.com. It is getting really good reviews, okay? People are loving it. Men are loving it. I'm getting a lot of men that are saying, dang, I don't even read no well, but this goddamn book is good. That's right, that's because I wrote it. But here's the thing. I got an email, okay? I'm going to share with you an email. And the email was very funny. I took little snippets, okay? Took little snippets, and the young lady, you know, she had a lot to say. So here we go. Give me a second because I'm going to read it. Dear Noella, first, I love you. I love you too, boo, if you're watching. Okay? Thank you for being brave enough to write this book. Brave enough to write this book and get to the meat of it. Okay. I'm in a situation where the man that I work for is married, and we have been dealing with each other for the past 2 months. He buys me a lot of nice things, and I think that I like him, but I'm having a problem resisting temptation. Buys me a lot of gifts, and basically I can't resist him. He's very large. Oh God, here we go again with the big penises. And she just doesn't know what to do. How can I keep from being tempted to having sex with this man? Well, in my book, I understand, I make a clarification that every time you deal with a guy, sometimes you don't have to be sexual with them. A lot of men just want to talk when they're married. Some of them don't want to be physical. They really just want to talk. My suggestion to you, if you are watching, and I hope you are, if you're not, she'll be able to catch it on YouTube. But my suggestion is do what you can handle. Can you handle sex in the workplace, and just not off of a mistress topic? Anybody. Can you handle dealing with someone that you're going to see every day in the workplace? It gets a little strange anyway after you have sex with the person that you're involved in. It gets a little strange that period after you have sex, no matter if it's good or not. So you have to be comfortable with that. You know, a lot of people think that they can handle certain situations. You have to assess everything, okay? You have to assess that person. How do they act? If he's buying you gifts, when he buys you gifts, is he expecting anything, or is he buying them because he really wants you to look nice, or because he thought it would look nice on you, so he just bought you a gift? If you're getting gifts, if you don't have a goal in mind with this guy and you're already getting gifts, I would say, why would you fuck him? I mean, do you plan on continuing? He could want some ass, but if she hasn't given it to him already, 2 months. She works. There's more to the email. I just took out the snippets that would be, hit on key. But she's been working with him for a while, but they've only started dealing with each other in this manner for the last 2 months. So I would just say, like I said, assess him. If you have been working with him all this time, then you should know his mannerism, okay? You have to be careful of giving assholes the coochie. That's just what it is. You have to be careful of giving clingy men the coochie that you don't want to deal with. You also have to be careful with his wife. What's going on with her, okay? I talk about that in my book, Chapter 3. Pick your battles wisely, women, okay? You got to be very careful, because some women do not get married to get divorced, okay? They want their man, okay? They're not playing those games. Look at Fantasia with her situation. Did she not get taken to court? People are taking that money, okay? There's no, marriage is not a game to a lot of people. A lot of people don't take relationships serious in this day and age, and that's one of the problems. Let's just get to it. People aren't dating, they aren't getting to know each other at all. So they're shacking up and they're living together, and it causes a lot of friction. And this is where we have bitter Betties, because what happens is it doesn't work out and people don't know how to walk away. They don't, just period. A lot of women, a lot of prime example, I ain't even reach on the Tara, and I know I talked about it last week, but that's just some craziness right there, okay? If that is not the epitome of a scorned woman, a scorned, bitter woman, that chick Tara, let me tell y'all something. This is why I probably will never be on a reality show, Lord knows. I would have to F her up. I am just completely sorry. There is the rules, okay? And like I said, even, we're going back to Black China and just all of these women that are doing these things thinking, oh, it's so cute and I win. You don't win. People like us that are boosting you up and telling you that, oh yeah, oh, petty this. Listen, we don't make your paychecks on some real shit. We don't have to deal with you. It's all entertainment for us. We're laughing about it and edging it on, but you have to actually live this. That's some nasty mess. I would have to slap the hell out of her and not run. Because I know earlier I said I would slap somebody and run. Well, not her. I would stomp her. Because you knew I was married. See, it's a difference when you don't know and you find out that you're dealing with a married man. I mean, you still have choices. But it's kind of like sometimes a mistress does not seek out a married man. A home wrecker seeks out and targets a certain married man. That's just my opinion. And in my days of dealing with men and being a mistress and being a side chick, that situation is different. That situation is not different. Okay, let real quick we can recap. Okay, we have to remember, a lot of people don't know the history. Tara started messing with Peter as a side chick. He was dealing with another baby mother, and he started dealing with Tara on the side. She was a secret. Tara plotted, and she got pregnant the first time by Peter to get him away from the other baby mother. Well, I guess it was a surprise to her because that baby mother was like, I don't give a fuck, you can have him. All right? So now we have a situation where her and Peter are together, and Peter cheats with Amina. Okay? But this is the thing. He didn't marry Tara. He married the side chick. So the side chick is now his wife. So once again, we have a situation where a woman can't get over. She's like, damn, I fought for you to get you, and now I got you, and you're not faithful to me. That's karma. That's karma. Her getting pregnant the second time, that is not karma. Sorry. You didn't. I just don't know more than what to say. If me and you are just dating, if I don't have a ring, a lot of people want to say a ring doesn't mean anything. Listen, it means a lot. It means why women fight over broke niggas. I don't even know. That's a good question. I'm not fighting over no rich nigga. I'm not fighting over nobody. Okay. Listen. I even tell my train, if I gotta come out and fight, you better make sure. I'm not fighting for anyone. I'm not fighting for anyone. I'm not fighting, like I said, I don't chase anything. I'm not fighting for anyone's time, love, or anything. Okay? This is why I'm single. Because I'm worth it. And I want what I want. Okay? I don't have to fight for you. You're already mine. Will you fight for me? That's the question. So like I said, we have to know what karma is. What Tara doing is not karma. Okay? Now, we'll see when this baby comes what karma will come around. But a dumb person, and she's dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not going to call her B. She's dumb. When you do things, or maybe she's crazy. Because crazy, the definition of crazy, right, is doing something the same way, expecting different results, right? So we're going to say she's crazy. Excuse the sirens. I am live in New York. We're going to say her craziness is that she wants, well, I don't think Amina is that dumb because she got an abortion. So I don't think she's that dumb. She may want to keep her husband, but she's not going to bring another life into the world. And that's the most important part, because a lot of women don't think about those babies that they're bringing in. You have the independent woman, or you have the woman, oh, I can raise my kids by myself. Well, that's why we have a lot of kids that's out here doing crazy things, because they don't have a male figure. So we have to think about those things. And it's really sad all the way around the border. I don't know these people. I really don't care. But at the same time, I know people in real life that are doing this, and it's crazy. Okay, it is really crazy. Do not ever want what's not yours. And I talk about that in my book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress. The reason why I can be a happy mistress, because I know that he didn't belong to me and I didn't want him. Okay? I didn't want him full time. I never want what no one else has. Okay? You go home and you deal with that and you give your wife flack. We're not going to do that over here. Even as a side chick, we don't even have a reason to argue, honey. I'm not your main girl. I'm not your wife. We're not arguing about nothing. We're going to be just as happy as we can be, okay? We don't have a reason to be stressed because we are not in a main relationship. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I'm not going to argue with anybody, okay? I might whine, but I'm not arguing with anybody. I have asthma and anxiety. I cannot take that bullshit. I ain't doing that. So, I mean, like I said, you have these girls and, you know, they don't assess what they can take. When Amina took on Peter, all she was thinking about was the grand prize, but he was a slime bag. He was cheating on another person with you. So, you a happy side dude? Lord Jesus. You know what? I'm not even on the front. As a side chick, I found out in a relationship, I was dealing with somebody for like 2 years. I found out I was a jump off. I was shocked like shit. Oh shit. All I did was go get me a side piece because I'm not going to put all my ducats in a row and I'm not going to pretend. Okay? I'm not going to pretend that we are together because we're not. We might be screwing, we might be spending money, we might be going places, but you have who you want. Okay? I talk about it in my book. Never try to be the wife. If he wanted you to be the wife, he would have married your ass. Stay as a mistress, okay? Do not take on these wifely duties. And that's what Tara did. So I hope she gets everything that she has went for. Marriage is a very serious game. And when you're playing with people's men, you got to be ready for that. And Amina seems very soft and very passive. My only advice to Amina is get somebody that only wants you. I mean, that's what it boils down to. I mean, get somebody that only wants you, or maybe take some time and don't date and get to know yourself. Maybe Amina could be seen as weak. I don't know. I don't know. That's her husband. It's a little different. That's her husband. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand all these other people that are beefing and they're not married. Like, walk away. It's nothing to walk away. All right. So, I'm going to leave this with you guys. Not living in these times, everyone thinks it's okay to have a side piece. There's a lot of cheating going on in this world. But I'm going to tell you this. Number one, if you're not engaged or if you're not married, you can't be cheated on. That's just how I feel. You're dating. I don't care if y'all been together for 17 years. You're doing nothing but dating. And at any time, anybody can walk away. The only thing I can tell you in those situations, enjoy your time, invest it, do what you want to do, not because you feel you have to do it. Do what you want to do, okay? The only reason you are mad if you've been dealing with somebody for 5 years and it don't work out and you walk away, the only reason you are mad because you were doing shit that you didn't want to do to please someone else. That's the only reason you are mad. You are mad because you invested fake time. What do you mean, Noella, fake time? We're going a little bit over time. That's okay. What do you mean, Noella, fake time? What I mean by fake time is, for instance, you usually go out with your girlfriends on Friday night. But you done got with this man and I'm not going to go out no more on Friday nights. Ain't nobody tell your ass to stop going out. And you start doing this and you're miserable. But you don't change because you don't want him to be mad or whatever. Because Friday nights is the only time maybe he has, or whatever the situation is, right? And then y'all break up. And what do you say? The first thing, I fucked you. I gave you all my Friday nights. Ain't nobody tell you to get that man your Friday nights. He would have had to make another time because that's what you're used to doing. Let me tell you, you missed it. You missed it when I said dick was a powerful thing. It is. It is. It is. It's wrong. Some women need to stay away from the D because it's ruining their darn lives. I mean, Jesus Christmas. Okay? Some women need it. These girls are very silly, but a lot of women are silly too. We'll talk about some of the other chicks, okay, that are in the entertainment industry, and they're dealing with just all sorts of madness. And it's alright, you deal what you want to deal with, but don't commit to it. You're dating. Once again, if you do not have an engagement ring, okay, if you do not have a wedding ring, you are dating. You are allowed to see other people, and he should be allowed to see other people. You're not in a child-parent relationship. That's another problem. So I leave you with this tonight. Ask yourself, you want me to say it again? If you don't have an engagement ring or a wedding ring, you are dating. He can do what he wants, and you can do what you want. The only thing I would say is wear a condom, because shit is real. Okay? Just came out with another strand of gonorrhea, and this cannot be cured. So protect yourself. Be very honest. Be very open with each other. Get to know. Then you be like me. Oh no, Lord. Yes. Okay, no, don't nobody want to get knocked up. I just had this conversation earlier. I'm not having no more kids. I am scared of what's going on. They are putting all sorts of stuff in the food. I want you to breastfeed, and I want you not to give your. It's not mine. I hope it's not yours. I want you to breastfeed, and I want you to eat fresh fruits and vegetables. Don't cry. Don't laugh at him, Nia. Don't laugh at him. I want you, Nia, to be very healthy and be very careful what you put in your body, what you give that baby, because they're doing so much to the food now. It's coming from China. You don't know if it's real or fake. You know, look up the laws as far as immunization. They're shooting our kids up with all this madness. It's just a lot going on in the world. For me, I can't have no more kids because I can't raise no more babies by myself. What you want to strike for? So, that's just my thing. So ask yourself tonight, why am I single? I'm single because I'm worth it. That's why I'm single. I'm single because I'm not going to settle. I want what I want, and I know what I've asked for. So for me, the reason I am also single is because he hasn't found me yet. That's just that simple. And I'm okay with it. You are not sterile. Like I said. Is that why you're single? Because you're sterile? Jesus Christ. Thank you again for joining my Periscope. Like I said, if you missed any of it, don't pay no attention to him. Don't pay no attention to him. If you missed any of it, go to my YouTube, The Conservative Whore. Recap, rewind, and get ready for the new. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on Instagram. Y'all know I love Instagram. I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you everywhere. Same time, same place next week. We are doing 10 o'clock because of the have and have-nots. And I have to have all of the attention in the world. So we'll see how it works out. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube so that you can start getting these special updates. Because guess what? It's about to get good. Oh, Ashley, I'm leaving. Thank you for joining. But you can go. You can go to YouTube, like I said, and watch it. Or you can replay. I always leave the replay button on so that you guys can go back. Okay? And see what I've been talking about. Dang, yep, you can catch the replay. You can catch the replay. You didn't miss it. You missed it. It's okay, though. I'm here every Tuesday. Woo! Heart me down. Heart me down. What's the song? Remember that? Wipe me down. Wipe me down. Wipe me down. Heart me down. Heart me down. Heart me down. I'm gonna find that song and I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna find that song and I'm gonna dance to it on YouTube. See? Join the YouTube. That's the only way you can see me dance. I do my wedding planning scope at Tuesday at 9. Oh no! Hi Ashley! Hi Ashley! It's you! Hi! I thought you were the other Ashley, but this is Ashley Vince. Hi Ashley! I love you! Oh, so you're gonna make me change my date because I have been missing you. I haven't been on the scope, Ashley. Look, now I'm gonna sit here and talk to you, right? I haven't been on the scope because I was kind of like sick. And I was like, oh my God, I've been missing Ashley. And every time I go back, it has just ended. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't see Ashley. I'm just going crazy. I'm like, where is Ashley? Thank you, Ashley. Late night business still at the. I'm definitely back on track. You know, my phone be going dead. Then I got this little cat, and he didn't miss. Well, I have because I've been seeing the titles, and they've been really, really good. Yes. It's Okay, so you did yours at 9, I did mine at 10, and we watched the replay. That's right, and I'll be on your scope in a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much. Like I said, anywhere you go, you can find me at The Conservative Whore, except on Facebook. I am Noella Faye Says. You guys have been good to me, and I'm going to get better to you. To you too, Ashley, because you are one of my mentors. Everybody that's in the room, if you're still in the room, that's Ashley. And she has a great Periscope that you guys need to check out if you are trying to get your brand or your business out there. Okay? I will be talking about her next week because she's one of the people that you need to tune into. You need to find out. Okay? Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you just missed my friend that was in here. He would have been all on your page, honey. He would have been like, who is that? All that hair, that sexy picture. So I will see you at 11ish because it's 11:09 now. I'll see you in a little bit. And for all my other viewers, I'll see you next week. 10 o'clock, same place, same time, same world. Thanks, guys. Okay. Ooh. Oh, so you're still here. So how'd you like the show? Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and click subscribe if you're on YouTube right now and you're watching this. I hope my eye contact was pretty good. I didn't have the things positioned as I should. So I'll work on it. But thank you. TheConservative4.com. You know that's where you can find me. And if you're on Facebook, Noella Faye Says. Now I didn't do it on the Periscope, but this is the thing about joining the YouTube, because you get to find out things and you get to be a part of things. If you've noticed, I've been doing a lot of activity on DTF, okay? I am like the princess, and when the next time I come, maybe they'll crown me as such. I want to shout out to They Got Skills. That show is the bomb. Butter Basics. Reality Check. There's a lot of stuff going on that you need to be a part of. So what I want you to do is I want you to head on over to dtf.net or theygotskills.net. Subscribe to them as well, especially if you're an artist, you're trying to come up or anything like that. They support, okay? It's free to support. How about that? So remember, if you're an artist, dtfradio.net. I'm sorry, theygotskills.net, and it's going to be on. That's just it. But you also can go on DTF Radio and look up any of those shows. Reality Check, Butter Basics, They Got Skills. Any of those shows you can go on to and view and see what they're talking about. They have a lot of good topics. They got a lot of great people. You might find a business connection. Check it out. Also, you can catch me on Mondays as a guest host on Source Life Radio. Okay? Source Life Radio. That comes on at Monday at 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, okay? That's Savage Jones and the People's Champ, okay? Go, tune in, watch my page so you can see the back signal come up and you can tune in if you're not sleeping. You already know you can find me everywhere, like I said. Noella Faye Says on Facebook, and you can go on to Twitter, The Conserve Whore. That's TheConserveWhore, okay? You can go there, you can see my tweets, check me out. Go to my Instagram, see what's going on. I do a lot of surprise things, and if you subscribe, you might be entered to receive a free gift basket coming up. A lot of good things are coming up in February, and you should be a part of it. You also can catch me from 2 to 6 with Cool Out, Choice FM. I am everywhere. The Conservative Whore, working hard on riches and egos. That's going to become a household name. Not because it's a whore, but because it's a whore. Good night, you guys. Thanks for watching.